Bertha, you remember this particular date, 3rd of September 1939?
Oh yes, it's
Coffee, please.
it's imprinted on one's mind. It's a thing that you don't forget.
And why can you remember 3rd of September? Is it just one of these vivid memories?
I would say from that, yes. I mean, it was meant to stay in history, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
And it was quite a hard day for the children and the parents. It just sticks in your mind. I mean, 11 years old, and that's it.
Did you know what the word war meant?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I was at the stage where I was just going to change schools into the. Oh yes, we knew what war meant, all right.
And of course, it was only 19 years previously that there'd been the First World War. It was 750,000 British men died, so that memory would have been quite fresh for a lot of people still.
Possibly, but I can't say that affected me at all, no. I would think possibly the war in Spain we would have remembered.
In 36, yeah.
In 36, which would have been our memories for that.
But you remember being evacuated, don't you?
Oh yes.
Yeah. And that must have been... How was that? How did that feel?
Well, I was very fortunate in, I don't know how it was organised, although my brother was 2 years older than me, he was in the same group. And my eldest sister, who was quite a bit older than us, went along as a helper for the younger children. So I wasn't quite cut off from family like some were. And other than that, I suppose we really looked on it, a bit of a joke really, a bit of a, I mean, yes, we knew about war. We didn't really think it was going to affect us.
But you remember taking the journey on a pleasure steamer called...
Oh yes, I remember that very clearly.
What can you remember of the journey?
Children being sick, without a doubt. I've always been a reasonable sailor. Now, I haven't been out to boats, but I've never had any problem at sea. But I would say 75% of the children on board did.
And can we just get it right, where were you living at this stage?
In Cromwell Road, in Grey.
In Cromwell Road, right. And you went down to Tilbury Riverside and got this steamer called the Daffodil, and where did it sail to?
Sorry?
Where did it sail to?
Lowestoft.
Lowestoft.
Yeah, yeah.
But did that seem like a million miles away? You know?
No, because... no, I don't think so. Like, because we've been on steamers before, been on pleasure trips on them. And I suppose really that affected our thinking because all our memories of the boats was pleasure trips.
And when you got to Lowestoft, what happened next?
We loaded into buses. Now I think that it's gone a bit vague, but I think they took us somewhere to a hall somewhere where we sat in it, but I can't remember that. I can remember them being taken to cinema in the town. And we all sat in the cinema and watched films in the evening. And I remember they were Deanna Durbin films.
Were you a fan of Deanna Durbin?
I was,
Oh,
yes.
that's okay.